Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today I'm going to go over 5 tips that you guys can use in order to take advantage of early access of Dawntrail. So tip number 1 is utilizing your armorer. Now as you can see, armorer and blacksmith make the same materials, the ingots. One uses fire, the other one uses ice. If you use your blacksmith fire crystals to make the materials, you're not going to have enough to make stuff with culinarian since they also use fire. So by utilizing your ice, you will be double downing on your fire crystals because fire obviously will be costing more on the market board. So on my server, at least for right now, fire goes for 54 a piece, while ice goes for 43. Now when Dawntrail comes out, these will also skyrocket, so make sure that you utilize your ice more than your fire, then you can use your fire for culinarian. This way, you don't burn off of one crystal. So that's going to be tip number 1. So tip number 2, pre-prepping leve quests with your gatherers from endwalker. Now, if you notice, crafters lose this experience boost when a new expansion comes out, because this ultimately will double the experience points if it's high quality. If it's gatherers, they keep the experience points from the previous expansion because the evaluation points do not go up to maximum, giving you the experience points boost, so they kept the experience points from leve quest the same. You still get a speed boost, but that's about it. Now, in the challenge log, you have leve quest. You must do 5 with different leve plates, and then of course do 20. Now you can have up to 16 leves active at one time. So when you do your field craft, you see the plate at the top right next to the name. Each one will have a different plate. So that's 3 there. And if you go down to level 76, in this case, you have that one which is different from the other ones. If you go even further, it's basically the same thing. So you have these 3 plus that one, which is 4, and then go to Fisher, and then pick up your 5th one. But you pass in your Fisher one first, and then end it on your botanist and or miner. As for the other one, the 20th one, then again pass in on which one you want to level up. Fisher has its own category, which has, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different challenge logs, which is going to go to that job. So utilizing the leve quest on botanist or miner is better than using on your Fisher. Okay, so keep that in mind. As for crafters, you have a bunch of ways to level up them, so using these on your crafters is not a very good idea because they also have their own category. But if you want to do this with your leve quest with your crafters, I recommend alchemist, leatherworker, or weaver, since those are the hardest ones in my opinion. So pre-prep at least 16, because like I said, you only can hold 16 at one time. Tip number 3, your retainers. Now remember, your retainers cannot level up past your level on the job they are assigned. So battle jobs and your gatherers must be level 91 before you complete their adventure. So they can be done with it, but do not accept it until you hit level 91. So what you're going to do is set yourself up to field exploration. This takes 18 hours. So for battle jobs, you need 530 on level to do the level 90 exploration. I think for the gatherers, you need gathering stat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but set them up the Tuesday before early access because Wednesday and Thursday should be down for 40-hour maintenance. If you do not have access to early access, then you can be doing this before July 2nd to give you guys a little bit of a boost since there's nothing that you can do when maintenance is up. So set them all to level 90 and then reap the experience, because they are going to take forever to level up, going from level 90 to 100. So that's going to be tip number 3. So tip number 4 is going to be on my alt, since my main has nobody left to level up. Your Wondrous Tales book. Keeping up with the Leopolds, I believe, is the quest here in Idleshire, right about here. So your Wondrous Tales book will give you half a level by just doing 9 of these duties here. Okay, it doesn't have to be in a line, you just need to do 9. So you get half a level, depending on what level you're at. It will scale up. Now, what you want to do is grab your Wondrous Tales book the week prior to early access. Complete it, but do not pass it in to Chloe. Then, after early access, June 28th is here. If you have early access available, pass in the book, get half a level, then come back to Chloe, get her second book of the week of early access. Again, complete it again to get your another half a level, and then you'll get level 91 Picto, Viper, or your main. So make sure you do these, hold on to it, pass it in, get the next one, pass it in, instant level. Then you can go from 81 to 90 in Boja if you want with Picto or Viper. And you have at least 2 weeks before this thing becomes null and void, and then you have to pick up another book. And that will be tip number 4. And last but not least, tip number 5, make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you get plenty of rest the night before, make sure you have enough sustenance, food, water, make sure you take frequent breaks, get up, stretch your legs, walk, go to the bathroom, because there's nothing worse than getting a blood clot because you sat there all day playing Final Fantasy XIV, and it is not worth killing yourself over a video game. So take care of yourself and make sure to have fun. Alright, so that's my 5 tips for Dawntrail, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next one. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. I also want to give a thanks to all my YouTube members, Patreon supporters, and Ko-Fi members. And an extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead. Take care.